What up, DJ Crank? Let's go.
It's too much. Tell her, hey, just leave me in silent. Got a call from all my niggas, said they still bout it. Closest homie turned his back, we got a kill bout it. Even though it hurt my soul, it's like I don't care about it. Like, nigga, fuck this rap shit, ain't no cap shit. I was rich before this rap shit, fuck a cap shit. And yo, nigga say he want action, so he get clapped quick. Fuck around, ain't that Nina bad tickets. He a actress, and I'm a savage. Pussy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Reaction Time. It's your boy DJ Crank with my man Mugga Mirror. We got a special guest in the building.
My boy Jay Copes.
What's
the fucking building.
You already know, finally, right,
bro?
Oh man, we've been plotting for a little while to get some good, talent, another representative for R&B in the building. We finally got him over here. You just know how scheduling can work up. But we just gonna dive right into it. What's up?
It's good, bro.
Nothing much, man. Just working, blessed, happy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, if y'all don't know, man, this is my A1 day one. We talking about playground shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Bro, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get right into it.
We all with the Del State. At a point in time, we was all in Del State. When we came, so that's how we kind of know each other. They all from the same place.
Like
2012, absolutely. Yeah. South Jersey came to stand up. Yeah. Obviously, you already know our host is from South Jersey as well, so those ties go into it.
Definitely. For sure.
So we can just hop in and y'all can get into how everything started.
Listen, bro, we about to talk about this shit because I think it's crazy how you started music jokingly, if I can say it that way.
Right.
You feel me?
I did.
It was like, you feel me, us in class, you might be singing to the teachers, you feel me? Get kicked out of class, making the whole class laugh. Now you feel me, you on, bro. You feel me, you making songs, you feel me, you got mentors, you got celebrities noticing you. How that feel, bro? Like, tell me your story.
It really feel great. It's crazy because a lot of people don't really get to watch, it grow from that point. Like me and you, like you said, we from the mud, so you watch, we all was playing sports. Sports was what that was it. Sports was it, bro. But once we got to Del State, and it's crazy because we went to the same high school, but it was only a select few. It was probably just me and you that went to DSU after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we went to college. And then you watched me go from playing football to kind of leaving that alone and just focusing on music. You know what I'm saying? So even being in DSU, bro, we was living off campus. My parents couldn't really afford, to really have us living on campus, and we didn't have scholarships and meal plans and nothing like that. So we was like bumming it on campus. We'd come to campus, sneaking off his meal pass, sneaking off Mickey's meal pass.
That's how I peaked.
No, real talk. So it was a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really used to that. We won a championship, so like we coming off a hiatus, like
y'all on that same team as your team, huh? Wow.
I'm carrying bags. I'm going to practice malnourished. Like nah, this wasn't working. So I just kind of just followed my dreams, just went with music. But like since then, since 2012, man, I learned so much stuff. Like we in 2021 now. Like the game is totally different from when I first came in. Yeah, it's totally different when I first came in to where I am now, and I'm just blessed to even still be in a position to still be creating music the way I want. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, and I'm myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never had to.
When do you start taking it serious? That's the big, when you start taking it serious as far as like, this is what I want to do. I want to take the singing wave, the artist lane. So let me buckle down.
Right. Nah, no lie. Like, football was my real only route, like out to me. You know what I'm saying? Other than like having a little business, but football was really my only out. And once I realized that I was done with football, that's when music really became serious. But I realized that like that game is different than going to school and getting a degree. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of people transition into the music game from the streets. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And even though we from the streets and been around the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never took that approach and applied it to the music now. But after being in the game, and I understand that I didn't have to learn what the streets taught you, but I could take the same things that I learned from sports and apply that into the music industry as far as the hard work, you know what I'm saying, the determination and just knowing, you know what I'm saying, that you got to go hard. And it's even about getting that last rep in when everybody else leave the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going to get them extra couple, 3, 4 reps. Like, the same mentality we had that year when we won the championship, bro, is the same way I look at the music game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same way, same exact way.
I feel that.
So yeah, man.
When did you start releasing, sharing? Because that's like the biggest thing. Did you share some music like through college or shit even before that with high school? Or did you like, all right, let me get my SoundCloud together. Let me start with the Apple Music link and really like actually release something?
Yeah, nah, in high school, I got into the music because my cousin, he had mixed. He had made this song called like Blue Dream Freestylers.
Gotcha.
He recorded it off his
iPad.
Remember that?
I feel like you played that right
Yeah,
before.
I did.
But then I made a song like jokingly. Remember I said I was playing? I made this song called like Candy Paint Flossing or some shit, and I recorded it on the iPad and put it on SoundCloud. That was my first song. It didn't even go. Like, it was terrible. Everybody was laughing. It was like a joke. I was a class clown though. Like, I wasn't.
So they didn't take you serious.
Yeah, they didn't really take it like that. You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't really listen to like what he was actually doing versus, oh, that's just a
Did they recognize you can actually sing though? Did that shock them, or did they kind of know?
Because I wasn't singing at that point. Like, at that point, I was rapping.
You was rapping.
Yeah, I really didn't know how to sing, and I was just I started off imitating voices, bro. Like, I started imitating voices and stuff like that at first, and then I just got good with my voice, you know what I'm saying? And over the time, just went to the studio. I was taking a little bit of money.
So you trained your own voice?
Yeah, I just trained my own voice, bro. It's all about just
I didn't
melodies.
even know about the rapping before that. I'm thinking it was like singing from the beginning.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow, you transitioned.
For people that follow Justin right now, yo, in high school, I'm telling you, Justin had bars, yo.
Yo, in high school,
Justin has bars.
Yo, I still do this. This new music. I ain't get too much far away from it. Like I said, like, over the years, of course, like, this game is a game that's constantly changing. You gotta always work on your sound, work on your craft. So from even the rapping then and then me finding my singing, I've also went back and implemented my rapping back into my music. So when I play y'all some new songs and stuff, when we, you know what I'm saying, done, cause we ain't putting them out yet. It's coming soon, y'all.
For sure.
But, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be able to see and see how we doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So let's transition. All right, we talking from the beginning of your career, 2012, 2013-ish, right?
Right.
5 years later, you feel me?
Right.
You in it deep, right? You in the studio.
Right.
What was the extra push that you had to keep you going? Like, did you know that the first real song, like the first song that you put out, was gonna be a smash, or were you second guessing yourself?
No, so boom, you know, I put out a lot of songs from college to that 5-year mark that you're talking about. Over that 5-year mark, out of all them songs that I put out, maybe 60, 70 songs, none of them was it.
None of them?
None of them got any traction. You know what I'm saying? Any traction. So now being in it 7, 8 years now, having one song that has the most traction with 1.4 million,
and we talking about
close to 5 year
right?
streams. Yeah.
When did you write signs? Because a lot of times it'd be new to y'all, old for me. They don't understand, like, I wrote this song years ago and it's going now at 19.
No, I made signs in 2018, going into 2019.
And then you released it in 19.
Right.
Gotcha.
So it's crazy because at this point in time, I was at a low spot with the music. Like, I wasn't going to the studio. My girl was pregnant, about to have my twins. And within 6 months of her being pregnant, like, I was not in the studio. On that 6th month, we probably had 2.5 left to go, maybe 1 left to go because we had twins. So I said, yo, I gotta get back in the studio. My boy, D-Money, I'm going to him, talking to him like how I want to get back in the music. He's like, bro, you gotta go to the studio, you gotta go to the studio. So boom, I just booked a session at the studio. And it's the first, Signs is literally the first song that I made, you know what I'm saying, within, you know, after those 6 months. So that was literally the song that really changed my life. And if you look at the title of it, what it did for me and where I am now today, you know what I'm saying, I met a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, off of that song. So shout out to Gilly. Gilly was the first one. You know what I'm saying? Gilly was the first one to
shout
really.
Out to Philly, man.
Fat Joe, I seen you was on live with Fat Joe.
Right. But I mean, like, embrace it. Gilly really, like, will bring me up on his live, you know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy that they do that now. Like
put it on it, but put it on their podcast, $1 million worth of games. So like, yeah, man, just super grateful, bro. Like from that, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Jackson to my new management situation. Like I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? So
that's dope. Nearly 60,000 followers on Instagram later. Let's talk about, I mean, you got traction, so let's talk about places that you perform, because a lot of people feel like you got to have multiple type of songs, multiple type of records for you to actually like travel, perform, or even tour. And you did a lot with that song. So what are some places that you actually went to?
I went to a lot of different places. I performed at Cheney University. I performed Mississippi. Performed in Atlanta. I performed a lot of places, bro.
That's dope.
Not even.
I feel like I seen you in Philly one time.
Yes, I perform in Philly a lot too.
Because I was there with my artist the same day.
Mayday for Cheney, bro. We were there, but we had to pull up. We had to get, bro.
Right.
I remember that.
Crazy.
I performed in a lot of places, man.
It's cool.
Yeah. So I've been grinding, bro, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed. To
what would you say to others that feel like they don't wanna? They got one song and they already wanna like chill and move on to the next one to see if they got a banger versus riding it out and really stretching it out. What would you say to that?
See, it's different because I'm like, as an artist, like you constantly creating, so you're never gonna get to a point where you don't want to put nothing out. Right. Like just as an artist, but sometimes you gotta just know when and like I listen to my team, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big team guy. So if my team like, yo, let's put this out. Yeah, so since Signs, bro, I've put out 9 other songs, you know what I'm saying? Farewell, Still You, Last Chance, Unsure, Remember. I put out
in February, right?
Yeah, I put out a lot of other songs since then, you know what I'm saying? But Signs is the one that's gonna be in your face.
Right.
The most because
promo
right, because that's the one I get the best reaction from. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that my people resonate more with, and I'm all about that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the people like, that's what I want to give to them.
That's dope.
I think the promotion behind Signs was crazy too, because like you said,
that shit was
you
everywhere.
wrote that 6 months at, like
when
your girl was pregnant, and when she dropped and had the babies, that was like the promotion for her almost.
It's like I did it as like a page like in my diary type. Like when I go back 20, 30 years, I could look at that video that started everything and be like, yo, I had my girl in that joint, I had my kids in that joint. And they could look at that and be like, yo, my dad had us in that joint, he had my mom in that joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just different, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do it differently and just be vulnerable and real upfront with my people, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can. So.
And let's talk about R&B. You are R&B now. A lot of times on the show, we get into, especially here in this platform, we talk about just how the genre itself has died off, specifically on the male side of things. Because, you know, we got her, we got SZA, we got Summer, we got, you know, Ari. We got a lot of different ladies that's been carrying it. But for the fellas, it just seems like it's a street, trap, melodic type of genre. And for an R&B artist, like, where do you feel like it like really fell off? But why do you feel like people don't really, not to have the ear for it, but they just don't gravitate it to more like they did when we came up, of the Ushers, of the Chris Browns, of the Trey Songz, of the Marios, of the Omarions, of the, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm sure that's difficult, one, to stay true to your roots, saying that you can rap too. Like, but how do you approach that?
I think it's crazy because Chris do still got them songs he dropped, you know what I'm saying? And them joints still go #1, R&B, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Drake, he do it when he want to do it. And then we got Trey Songz, like Trey just put a new joint out, I think called All This Love. So if you notice, everybody kind of trying to get back to it, but right now it's like what the world want is what you know is R&B as today.
The melodic way.
Right, so I also think R&B got to a point where it just got too, the sex got too glorified. If you understand what I'm, like back then we could have them songs where we would love each other and you could turn this on Sunday while you cleaning the house. You know what I'm saying? And a Freddie Jackson song. You know what I'm saying? Like we need those back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think a lot of things, like a lot of that trap R&B and a lot of things that's just the stuff that's being invested in now. That's what's being promoted now because that's the wave of the game. But I think the bigger artists at the top kind of dictate the sound. So
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I just think that the R&B is something that stick. Like I said, Chris Brown still got songs that when he drop, they still gonna go number one. Right. So it's just about R&B being at that forefront. I think again, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Staying on the topic of male R&B, who are some of the R&B artists that you listen to growing up, and could still listen to me like, damn, I could do something like that for maybe a track that I might put out.
And you can throw in your top 5, no order, because we do that too.
Yeah. Okay.
We like to see where people's perspective and what their taste is like, because we have some debates on where people's opinion is. But as an R&B artist, you can throw in after Mir's question what you feel like your top 5 for you is.
Okay. I really that's a good question, bro. Because of course Chris Brown.
Right.
I gotta say Drake, only because Drake is not fully R&B, but when he do it, it goes.
The bridge is perfect.
It goes, yeah.
Ain't nothing you could do about it. Definitely like a Maxwell.
Of course, I was looking for the classic.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely a Maxwell. I gotta say the Freddie Jackson, because that's my OG. 11 number ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's gotta say that. Man, who could I pick last?
Any error.
Who could I pick last? You know who I'm gonna go with, and a lot of people probably won't say this, but I'm gonna go with Jeremiah. And I'm only gonna say that because, like, for me, Jeremiah provided a lot of vibes. You know what I'm saying? He provides a lot of vibes
on his songs.
No matter what it is, bro. And I don't think
he's still doing it.
Right, and I don't think he get the recognition he deserves.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Jeremiah,
definitely,
because he had that. If you think about it, after Birthday Sex, he kind of had that moment where he was non-existent. You feel me? Then he got back on with the song with 50, and then it kind of took off from there. You feel me?
But then you even got the Miguels. You know what I'm saying? And then if you take it back again, like Akon and the thing that T-Pain was doing, some kind was almost that. And it just it was a transition, I think, from the T-Pain that kind of got us where we is. Like a lot of people had a part to play in it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, but I like what's going on, man. Like, but I do also know that real R&B is coming back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming back.
I agree.
I definitely agree. I mean, because like R&B now is like, well, R&B then when we was growing up, R&B. That's why we got the ladies.
All the name drops I just said, like, just that early 2000 coverage is we had a lot at one time.
Right.
We're talking about 10, 12 mainstream #1 record artists.
I wish I was conscious back then. Like, I know I'm gonna be doing music in a couple years because I would have been paying attention.
And you're gonna sing.
Yeah, I would have been paying attention more to the music, what was coming out, what was going on. But like, I was more in sports, so I was listening to a DMX before a game.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to that Rah Rah before games. I wasn't really tapped in all the way, but like now, me older and being in this game, I'm going back. I'm listening to, you know what I'm saying, to these legends, and I'm just trying to soak up as much game as I can, man.
Right. How was 2020 for you? Because everybody has, like, I always ask, just not even just artists, just people, creators, talents. Like, was it a time that you was still able to go to the studio, kind of buckle down? Was it a time that you was like, you know what, I'm just going to write a lot? Or did I just chill? Right. How was it for you?
Nah, I was blessed, bro, because the studio that I go to it's not like a public studio.
Got you.
It's in a building, you know what I'm saying, and it's owned by my manager and my partner, you know what I'm saying. So I'm able to kind of go in there and just work whenever I need to, you know what I'm saying. And the pandemic, it actually brought me closer, to my fans online. I know we couldn't really do everything like out physically, but online I got closer to my fans. That's and I was even able to do, like, we was throwing contests and stuff through the pandemic, called Concert at Your Door. So we would put all these people's names, they would submit their names and their addresses. We would put them in this spin a wheel, and whoever name came out, wherever they was at, we was going. We was driving, no matter what. So we drove, we did it like a good couple times, and we drove to Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? We drove to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
We drove to somebody in New Jersey, and then I think the other person was in Atlanta. So we went to a couple different spots, bro, and that was a total different experience all in itself.
I have never heard of an artist do something that genuine.
That was like we just transitioned, you know what I'm saying? And it was really like a team thing we just came up with, and we just ran with it.
And I'm sure that just grew your following and just showed you. Fans love when an artist is genuine, when they're involved. It's not about just tickets or, come see me at my concert. This is the thing that gets people to actually want to come see you. Right. So that's dope.
Let me ask you a question, right? what was the first time you realized, like, damn, I could do this? You feel me? Like, I got fans following me. I got people wanting to come to my concerts. You feel me? When was that first hit your heart? Like, yo, I can do this shit.
Right. I made this song when I was in a group called All of the Above. That was the first song to me that I felt like, yo, RJ, like you hit a little level on this joint. Like you really like your voice sounds good on this. And then from that song, it went to a song called Desire. And then from Desire, it went to so many other songs. You know what I'm saying? So like, but those two songs was the ones for me that, like I had songs before that, but those two songs was the ones for me that just was like, RJ, like your voice really sound good. Like you could do it.
No,
you know
that
what I'm saying?
shit,
You could do it.
That's solid.
Yeah, I just ran with it, bro.
That's what's up,
Sure.
So let's talk about the future. You know, to close out where we're going. I know you can't drop too much exclusives, but as far as like, is something coming? I see that Outside is opening back up.
Right.
So once, I know you usually drop a body of work, you have something that you can run with and tour with. And I'm still sure signs of these other songs in the previews that you're going to be able to perform.
For sure.
So let's talk about just future plans and goals that you got for the upcoming year or shit, even summer.
Right. Well, I'll tell y'all this. I'll drop an exclusive. I got a single coming out called Rather Be Alone in a couple weeks. I don't know the exact date, but probably like 2-3 weeks. We're going to be dropping a single called Rather Be Alone. So make sure y'all look out for that, you know what I'm saying? And we putting the EP together. I don't know the exact date on that either, but that's going to come soon too. So
that's dope.
Look out for that.
That's dope. Well, we love that. Hopefully you guys get to see, matter of fact, not hopefully, you're gonna get to see Jay perform in a little bit. You know, we about to wrap up our last episode of Reaction Time. And it's just a pleasure to have you, bro. It's like, it's nice when you really see somebody that you might have met 10 years ago come up, you know, within that decade and see where they're at.
Right.
So
It's all level ups, man.
It's always a treat when the players meet. That's
for
my,
sure,
that's
bro.
my
Definitely
thing,
shout
you know
out
what I'm saying?
your Instagram, all your handles, your Spotify, your Apple Music.
All of it.
Yeah, make sure y'all go follow me at JAYCOPES_ on everything. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Y'all on TikTok?
Yeah, we're on TikTok.
Yeah, y'all need to make sure. I got like 80K on TikTok.
Got
check
to,
the
bro.
TikTok.
TikTok is a way now.
Yeah, follow me on TikTok, y'all. Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify. Everything is JAYCOPES. I appreciate y'all. You already
That's
know.
a fact.
Already.
All right, we out here.
Answer, yeah, I called it, you ain't answer. Answer. God sent me a sign from the stars above. Had to decide if you was the one. Put your feelings aside, we can keep this low. Feeling your vibe on the regular. What you doing, what you up to? Wanna feel your vibe and let you know I trust you. You ain't Beyonce, was on the run too. I had to show and prove to you I'm a good dude. All of that designer, then I put you when you loved it. Stunning on your friends every time you out in public. Used to say you love me, guess you really got lucky. Next time I'm in your presence, we could talk, but you don't touch me. Yeah, it's hard for me to love, yeah, when you're young and coming up, yeah. Care about who you give your trust, cause it's hard to find love. Your last do have side hoes and put them before you. Me, you never had to question, I'm forever loyal. All them trips to the salon and the more you spoil. Girl, I really adore you, yeah, you really important. Glad your ex nigga messed up. Was this trash, you my treasure. Walked away and now you glowed up. Girl, I know that you're strong, that's the shit you be on. Said you never need no niggas, steady calling my phone. Can't lie, when she call, put me right in my zone. Try to play me for some niggas, girl, I'm lit as they come. I've been running it all, I can show you what's up. East side girls, where I reside. Had a couple male homies that done went and switched sides. We been here a long time, had to get a long grind. Got a bad little bitch, and she love me a long time. I've been in it, up got a plane in it. And I ain't leaving until I'm finished. I wanna know what it is, I'm willing. God sent me a sign from the stars above. Had to decide if you was the one. Put your feelings aside, we can keep this low. Feeling your vibe on the regular. God sent me a sign from the stars above. Had to decide if you was the one. Put your feelings aside, we can keep this low. Feeling your vibe on the regular. I'm feeling your vibe on the regular. stars above.